Sorry I'm late. Hey, are you okay, Makoto? You sure took your sweet time. Hey, calm down, bud. All right, Taka, it's time to back up a little bit. You know, you were all cool at first, but now you're like all up in my grill. I was checking to make sure I could at least, you know, mourn my friends while you're busy having tea time. All right, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. You can tone it down a little. We're friends here. You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go and drag you back here. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom. Oh, okay. Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened. It must be rough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto? Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't going to help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here. So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Huh? Oh, come on. Don't be a prick. This is not a time to be a prick right now. Come on, man. We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, if not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move. Gods. But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that. Keep telling yourself that, and it'll be over here, in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean? The mastermind seems to have much more power, to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be a well-defended and modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be an incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed. Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of an everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk. Then what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game. No. No what? I don't want to live. I don't want to live. If it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else. Like anyone else? What do you mean? Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves. But if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? Well, I mean, we sacrificed all ourselves yeah, I kind of like said that wrong. We sacrificed him so that way we could all live. Like, this is kind of like a weird judgment because it's not whether you win or lose. It's about who you want, I guess, to live, in a sense. Because we could just as easily, even if we deduce who it is, it's not guaranteed that we have to vote for them. We could just be like, well, hey, you seem like a cool guy. Let's all kill ourselves for you. Or something like that, you know? That isn't what you wanted, is it? Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we'd refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. We're all violating the rules. We're in the dining hall. We gotta get out. Ooh. School announcements 10 p.m. Such officially nighttime. Doors down. Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you. That's about how much I could see you. Even when you try to hide it. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of all your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams everyone. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite. What was that about just now? Like, was he saying it's our fault that about what happened? That's pretty cruel, man. He actually had man on the end there. That piece of shit. Who does he think he is? Dots. And so the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Chapter 2. Boy's Life of Despair. Daily Life. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in this little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it. Oh my god, it's Monokuma exercise time! Okay, lift your arms up! Lift your arms up and down! 1, 2, 3, 4! 1, 2, 3, 4! I'm doing exercises with him. Come on, everyone, let's do some Monokuma exercises. 1, 2, 3, 4! Now reach way up and bend way down! Way up and way down. Tighten those muscles! Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours. Dots. Ah, doesn't that feel just great being stuck inside like this? You gotta make sure you stay healthy. You're the one who's keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Whoa, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for? So why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise? If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will all uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. Oh, hell yeah. I'll be able to kill someone with one punch. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness. The power can be yours. That sounds like some kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise? Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then... I don't like to make an announcement. I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you. Like a whole new world, man? It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to simulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated. So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us with even more confused than we had shown up. But, a new world? Is he talking about a way to get outside? That seems unlikely. Well, we don't know till we look. Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time. Okay, then let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically one-trick pony, you know that? More like a stable food source. Now let's get moving. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Everyone scatter! Jesus. My ass is sweaty. Knees weak, arms are heavy. Are they always watching us? Don't they ever get tired of it? Jeez, I took everything I had just to think about mocking them. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Right now it's just showing the school crest. If I break it, Monokuma might punish me. Yeah, punish me, daddy. No, we're not starting the daddy kink. Oh god. What's up, hero? Like, hey Makoto, did you see what's inside the display case? Like, zoinks, this is bad, like super bad, man. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything at all that weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye it's nothing, man. But this is awful, like, really bad, awful. It's a terrible trap, man. Like, zoinks. That stuff you see line up there, Any god could come by and use it to send a message, man. Huh? Ah! I've been struck with knowledge, man. It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin. Oh, let me out of here. Like zoinks, let me out. I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. Yeah. Alrighty then. What a guy. Oh shit. What's up, Taka? My man! Makoto, look! The gate blocking the stairs is gone. It would seem the path to the second floor has opened up. But it's also of utmost important to double check areas we already know, just in case. That's some good thinking, Taka. See, my man's is smart. Aren't I so clever to think of that? I'm really impressed myself sometimes. Well, I'll leave the school to you. Thanks, Taka. The hall monitor we needed, but we didn't deserve. The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. Is that what Monokuma meant by a new world? If so, what's up there? The girls' dormitory. Just kidding. This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's got to be something here. Oh, boys. New area. Means new places where people can die. Let's go to the pool. New classroom, who dis? Oh, Makoto, hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool. There's a pool here. A pool. A pool. You don't have to keep repeating it. I got it. And there's tons of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems more excited than usual. I mean, she is a swimmer, so like that would make sense. Y'all got anything to say? The second floor has opened up. The living area has grown, and the number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have been made much more comfortable for us. If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. Whatever, crazy ass. Weirdo. Hey, Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet? No. I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you do seem like the type who might be into that kind of thing. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here all have exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I kind of like to get a little stronger. You want to get stronger? I have to say, that's kind of unexpected. But I'm not even brave enough to step foot in the locker room. Huh? You don't even want to go in the locker room? It's not that I don't want to, it's just... dots. I don't get it. Is she afraid of the locker rooms or something? She's got locker room phobia. That's a pretty weird phobia. Oh, that's a pretty weird phobia, though. I don't know what that's called. What's locker room phobia, guys? Look it up, Google it. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. Nice! Oh. Is that a buoy? Not a buoy, a life saver. Life buoy thing. Yeah. It looks like one of those lifesaver flotation donuts. Nice. Probably should have inspected the machine gun that's just sitting up here. Is that a real gun? It's not like we're at war here. Why would we need something like that? To catch any perverts trying to sneak into the locker rooms. Behind this door is the locker room? Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. Really? Really? What? If you want to unlock the locker room, you have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boys' handbook can open up the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line. But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. Jesus. See, there's a Gatling gun mounted to the ceiling, right? And it's like, oh, dunka, 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 dunka. I bet it'd really hurt if you got shot by that thing. No, I think it'll just give you a light tickle. Tickle your toes there, Hina. No, I think it'd be a little worse than that. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girls' locker room, would it not? What? It never even occurred to me to think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, then how's this sound? Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% cotton. I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place. After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook. But, you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff. It's because all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at the age you tried humping a plastic bottle. So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. And in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man or some woman decide to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself. I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want. I hate you so much. Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya! So outside in the school area, we maintain a nice holy spirit. But inside your room, you can fuck like rabbits. Man, that stupid bear totally ruined the mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip and cheer myself up. Celeste, Chihiro, you want to come with me? There's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face. But what about between your legs? I'm sorry. I think someone should call the police. Sorry, I'll pass this time. How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. Jesus. Well, I guess I'm done here. Investigate the bathroom. Hopefully Taka's in here. Damn it. Wish Taka's in this. This is where the bathroom cleaning supplies are stored. I don't see anything useful here. Well, that answers that question. Oh, there it is. There it is. I felt it coming. I was like, you know what, boys, it's happening. What's this? Butterflies! Ooh, me and Sakura in a classroom. The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet. Guys, we're gonna do this room really quiet, okay? I don't want to disturb the baby, alright? I'm gonna do this real quiet. Clock. I know it's pointless, but I can't stop looking at the clock. Even if the time was wrong, I wouldn't have any way of knowing. I really don't like it. Nice. This is stupid. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's surveillance camera. They're watching every single move we make. Oh, I'm supposed to say that louder. No, I gotta stay quiet. It's the baby. No, I'm scared the baby, guys. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but on the second floor too. The windows here have the same metal plates covering them. Nice. In any normal classroom, this is where the window would be, but the windows have those metal plates covering them. Sakura, we gotta stay quiet. This must be what he meant by a new world, Sakura. Okay. Shh, shh, shh. Don't wake the baby, Sakura. Sakura, can't wake the baby. Sorry, Makoto. I should probably take a really close look around. We should probably leave the area. Okay, we're good! Let's go! Woo! Man, am I glad I didn't wake the baby, everyone! What is wrong with me? Whoa, everyone's... What? Okay, of all places, everyone's in the library. What are y'all, reading books and shit? Let's talk to my girl first. It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's the kind of place I wouldn't want to do much reading in. I'm absolutely shocked! How come? They have all these books here and not one copy of any of my works? Well, yeah, why would they have comic books in the library? Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs. You just don't get it. Not at all. I do get it. And with a face like yours, anyone could tell nothing you do is worthwhile. Say whatever you want about me. Never judge a book by its author. Now hear this. Apprentices mean nothing at all. Oh, appearances mean nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains a meaty pulp of my genius. My creations are what determine the meaning of that and value. You're so full of it. I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP? Those two really worry me. And what about the douchebag himself? But still, this library is most interesting. Huh? What's interesting about it? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. What are these dildos doing here? Did you say something about dildos? No, I'm just looking at this dildo. I'm guessing... What is this letter thing? The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy? It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission. That's illegal! Monokuma's gonna crack down on us! What we shouldn't do is leave it here without finding out what's inside it. Kyoko, I'm not trying to go to jail, girl. Please. That's illegal. We're not allowed to open up other people's mail. This is strictly for the academy, not your personal rummaging. It's okay, you know. I guess I gotta be the big guy here. Break the rule. I gotta be the bad boy. Ugh. Oh, okay. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out a single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning and full governmental support. I don't know why I took a long pause there. Our graduates enter a society ready to take the active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain to on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end of Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now, and I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed. It would seem that Hope's Peak has stopped functioning as a school, and judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean that it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school and never saw anything about this. That must have been all part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real. If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there was no other students here could be because the school had already been closed down. That would be a nice, simple solution. It's true. But then, what about the other part? This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end of Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What did they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school has been closed. Oh, there's another one. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now? If the two events are in fact connected, Uncovering the connection would be a useful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find out more details. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or do we wallop them? You know what I'm saying? Should I look at the books? The shelf is packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. It looks like the library's been neglected for a pretty long time. Even though it's a prestigious high school, they've been pretty careless about keeping it nice. Nice. What's this computer? Looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old and it's covered in dust. It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. Did you try plugging it back in? It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see some porn. I'm just kidding. And see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea what's going on the second floor. But I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope that someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible. But I didn't check the back room. What was that back room back there? Whatever. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how did it go? Did anyone discover any interesting new anything? That's a weird way to phrase it. There's a library. Yes, there is, Hifumi. God damn it, we studied it hard. And a pool, a freaking pool. The locker room's filled with exercise equipment. There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right. Well, hey, there's no reason to get all skulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery. The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor dorms have been open now. Is it bathroom time, boys? Is it bathhouse time now, boys? And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. Go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like. Ha ha ha. Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget. Okay, so what about the fucking way out of here? You find anything like that? Oh, well, there wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately, no. Not that I saw. You fucking people. Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now? Or a warehouse? Or whatever the fuck? We're still trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out. Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is key, yes? For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation. Whatever you say, you fucking loon. You fucking loony. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something. So, are we done for today? Well, yeah, I guess so. You look so sad. I'm sorry, Taka. The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan? To give us hope? Just to turn around and betray that hope? Dots. How the fuck did it cut to him? Sweet dreams, everyone. Okay, Miss Michael, I'll go to bed. We all promised not to leave our rooms during the nighttime. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed. Monokuma Theater! What we got now? We got some scissors and I'm guessing what's like a wool of yarn or like a, you know, one of those spools of yarn or whatever. I don't know. Or maybe it's just like wallpaper. Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I do really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I could say I'm super good at. And my grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay. Not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college where I'd make a few friends. Maybe even find a normal girlfriend. I wish, fam. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination, and I'm perfectly average cardboard cutout. You see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma? Ah. Words of wisdom. Ooh. Ohio gozaimasu! Oh shit, a new rule has been added. I skipped all of that. I am so sorry. Well, we can look at that. You must be referring to yesterday loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Oh, he was just talking about that rule. But right now, I need to hurry up and head to breakfast. Actually, I want to see... You know, sometimes I regret, like, holding the O button, because it's like, I just skip it and I don't... Okay. Oh. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. That's exactly what he said. Alright. Can we search the trash can for goodies? There isn't anything remarkable or noteworthy about the trash can. I think I already got my coin. Yeah, the coin from, like, the after the trial. Yeah, I think that's the one that, like, freaked me out. Anyone trying to, you know, talk to me? Probably not. It's not like they wouldn't realize anyway. Morning, Makoto. Good morning. Is everyone here already? Nah, we still waiting for Byakuya and Taka, man. Byakuya's no surprise, but it's strange Taka's not here yet. Yeah, where's my man's Taka? Knowing Taka, I imagine he's trying to get the king of tardiness up out of bed. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be patient. I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem. Which is... I am thirsty. How the hell is that a problem? Hifumi, would you make some tea? Huh? Milk tea, if you please. Why me? Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of a coffee shop I used to frequent. That's your reason? I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please. I just like spit everywhere after that one. Okay. Apparently unable to refuse Celeste's order, Hifumi skulked his way into the kitchen. And a few minutes later... Thank you for waiting! Hifumi reappeared with the tray in his hand, the gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached. Finally. You could have made some tea for the rest of us, you know. I empathetically decline. You're not my type at all. Are you saying Celeste is your type? Gross. It's all about the law of casualty, basic instinct, act and react. Well then, if you don't mind. A small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand. Wait. She cocked her head to the side and threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall. Crash! What the? Hey, what are you doing? My little white rabbit! I hate this kind of tea. I don't understand. Imagine we are at a coffee shop, just any normal, everyday cafe. I sit down and order some tea. Then they asked me, would you like lemon or milk? Now further imagine, as I replied, ah yes, I would like milk tea, please. In that case, along with my tea, they may bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. I am among those who prefer milk to be part of the process from the outset. The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink it, like dousing your fries in ketchup, mere condiments. Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review their menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea. And I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process. If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we just heard, I'd have to go with wide-eyed bewilderment. Who the fuck cares about how it's brewed? It's just tea. Calm down. I went through all the trouble to make you the tea, and you wanted me to go even farther? Yes, I realize it can be a bit of a hassle. Even if cafes that offer proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if you're not going to offer the highest level of quality? Well, I don't actually have a menu. He's not a chef either, or like a cook or a tea maker. Just some dude. That doesn't matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine. Gwa? Nani? Okay, you little piggy, I'll bring it right out. I do so love coercion. You were like a totally different person just now. Yeah, shit, you really went psycho there. I knew there was more to her than when I first met her. I hate to have her as an enemy. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. The dining hall doors flew open, and one of the late arrivals came storming in. But bad news, everyone. There's a mystery afoot. Huh? Like, what happened, man? It would seem Byakuya refuses to leave his room. I stood there pressing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself. Maybe he just wasn't there. I like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him. What he meant by that, he didn't have to say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what he meant. It might be a good idea if we split up and go look for him. I was just about to suggest the same thing. Stop trying to one-up everyone. Okay, so I'll go check his room one more time. I'm just gonna keep on hammering that button until I get a response. And break it. Very well. Then the rest of us can go and check the rest of the building. Yeah, before, it's like too late, man. Dots. Oh man, this is gonna be a bad episode of burps, man. Anyway, we have to just do our best to find Byakuya. So why might Byakuya have gone? Where might he have gone? Maybe he went to go check out the second floor school again. Why are you still here? Celeste, aren't you going to look for Byakuya? I have not had my tea yet. Huh? Until my thirst is satisfied, I have no urge to do anything. If you are in a hurry, feel free to motivate Hifumi to move faster. Okay. But aren't you kind of selfish? Yeah. Yeah, she's being a little stuck up right now. And, he went to the bathhouse. I'm just kidding, I have to check the second floor. Because obviously that's where he is, because if they're making my character search the second floor, then, damn. Oh man, the nurse's office is still broken. Sorry, nurse is broke. What's up, girl? So, you thought to come here too? Huh? I thought I was asked to. If you think about what Byakuya was so interested in yesterday, you can probably guess where he is right now. Huh? What was Byakuya so interested in again? The note in the library, my guy. Yeah, he spends his days in the library because he's a nerd. When I opened the door to the library and looked inside, I cried out in sudden surprise. Byakuya? All of the things I'd imagined, this most definitely wasn't one of them. Hey, what are you doing? I'm finishing. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm trying to read, so if you could be quiet. Oh, sorry. Wait, no! What are you doing here? Everyone's super worried. We've all been looking for you. Who asked you to do that? Because we're all supposed to meet at the morning to eat together. We made a promise. A promise? I can't get a second's peace and quiet around here. Byakuya snapped his book shut and slowly stood up, smooth and silent as a shadow. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and started showing up one after another. Byakuya! So this is where you've been hiding! Like, what the heck you doing here, man? We were very concerned. Well, you had no reason to be. I was just reading. I've never read such a coarse novel before, but it might just prove useful at some point. What are you reading? A mystery novel. Oh, wait, are you going to use that to... what you're learning in there to betray us? Don't be stupid. Yeah! It's just something to keep in mind. Yeah, what? If I decide to fight, of course I'll come up with something original. Otherwise, this game of ours will be totally boring, right? It's not often you get to take part in such a high-stakes, high-tension activity. So if you're going to do it, you have to make sure it's entertaining. His words sent a chill down my spine. There was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. He looked like he was actually enjoying himself. Enjoying this deranged killing game. What the fuck do you mean, game? That's fucked up. But it is a game. It's a game of life and death, which can have only one winner. That's all there is to it. I mean, you're not wrong. He is right. It's a zero-sum game. Huh? It is part of game theory. And that's just a theory. A game theory! Thanks for watching. A mathematical model. In game theory, what we are going through now is called a zero-sum game. It is a type of game. In order for one person to gain something, another must necessarily lose something. In other words, in this situation, which participants must compete for the position or resources. You mean like a kind of elimination match? Entrance exams, sports tournaments, job openings, most social interactions fall into this category. Everyone must scramble to obtain something which is limited. For you to succeed, someone else must fail. Like college. This also applies to the school life we have been subjected to here. In this case, our limited resource is the only one. Is that only one of us can successfully become the Blacken. So, this game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and defeat all the others. That can't be what they had in mind. That is why adaptation is so crucial. If those who want to escape were to disappear, there would be no reason to continue playing the game. But why would I want to stop playing? It's so much fun. He smiled again as he spoke. That looks like he's pissed, my guy. The smile was filled with evil intent. It twisted it into his face into something not human. It sounds as if you don't acknowledge even the possibility that you may lose. Am I right? Of course. You do not speak like the others. Exactly what I expect from the Togami heir apparent. Like, it's just your normal arrogance, isn't it, man? You talk like that, but what if you end up dead? I won't. It simply isn't possible. Oh, man. But, you know, when I throw concrete evidence that, you know, I'm not the killer, you're like, oh, it's just a possibility. You know, it's just simply still possible. But, you know, fuck you, Mr. High and Mighty. I hope you get your ass eaten. Who the fuck do you think you are? You know, I still just can't believe it. Believe what? That an uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you has survived this long. I'm gonna fucking kill you! Like I said, I won't die. I am immortal, for I am immortal. With this newfound knowledge, I can win the game. Like, you keep saying that, but... I do not bother arguing with him. For him, the concept of losing simply does not exist. He is the ultimate affluent prodigy, after all, a boy raised to succeed from the day he was born. He considers victory his destiny, and has lived his life accordingly. Tests and challenges are merely ways for him to stand victorious, even if it is a life or death situation. Is that not so, Byakuya? At least one of you seems to understand. Is it because I am the same as you? Games are meant to be won. Are you trying to suggest we're on the same level? Close that vulgar mouth of yours. Well, I do apologize. Anyway, let me just say this to all of you. You all need to try harder. If an opponent isn't going to give it their best, where's the fun for me? That's a terrible way to look at it. This isn't a game. Our lives are on the line, you know. To kill your own friends it's horrific. Friends? Who decided that? Huh? We're not friends. No, quite the opposite. We're I really wish I could like, I just want to get like a character design of like Byakuya like burping and then just like edit that over. Just like in the middle of this conversation, like, guys, you just need to try harder. We're in competition. We're enemies. But, you know... But what? Stop trying to force your contradictions on me and just accept what I'm telling you. Don't talk to Chihiro like that, you fucker. Yes, if you have something to say, say it. Otherwise, keep your mouth closed. Dots. I'm sorry. Hey, shithead, you get off on bullying people like who can't fight back? You want to try that on me? So, you're back to pretending to be friends, huh? And how long do you think that's going to last? Fuck you! And is that all you can say? It's unfortunate that you would waste your breath on such empty gibberish. That's it, you're fucking dead! Hold on, just calm down. I am calm! It's like throwing it's like that meme where they throw the brick into like the washing machine and like sporadically it's like a woman who's angry and then the brick is like just calm down and then she gets more pissed. I guess what I'm trying to say is Mondo is my princess. How is this calm? Anyway, I don't have any intention of working with the rest of you any longer. To cooperate during an elimination game is, well, frankly, it's a waste of time, and I hate wasting my time. Waste of time? Engaging in friendly group meals is out of the question. Someone could easily poison our food, and I'd rather not become a part of the Last Supper just yet. Quit talking like you're in a fucking movie or something. All I'm saying is that ultimately you are all free to do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye. Without a second glance back, Byakuya left. There wasn't anything we could do to keep him from going. His way of thinking was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend. Was he like serious about that, man? He was, without a doubt. Well, fuck him then. But what he said, he might not necessarily be wrong. I mean, can you say for sure he won't poison our food? Hey, come on, you too, Toko? Well, it's not like anyone would care if I was gone, right? Actually, I bet all you want me gone. You all think I'm disgusting. No, I just think you're a little, like, short. Some screws up in the head, that's all. None of us think that. You just think, you just think. You don't think that. Like, I know some people like to play the victim, but this is just, like, totally out there, man. You think I don't know, but I do. You want me gone. And I'm sure the rest of you want the same thing, don't you? Oh, hey, Toko, wait. Just let her go. Once she gets going like that, there's nothing you can say to bring her back. Dots. Welp. Ultimately, our breakfast meeting came to an end without answering any questions. Everyone headed back to their rooms. Is it free time? Jeez, I'm tired already. But I don't have time to take even one day off. I need to get myself going. Let's go! It's free time. Look at this. Wild. When you see someone naked, you can tell at a glance whether they're trustworthy or not. Which is why it's necessary for us to bear ourselves to each other. So show me what you've got. Show me everything. Huh? Is Taka saying we're getting naked together? Should I hang out with Taka for a while? Sure. I want to get naked with Taka. Hear me out. Alright, when the body is naked, so is the soul. So let's get stripping down. Taka and I bared ourselves to each other in the bathhouse. Hell yeah. I got naked with Taka in the bathhouse, boys. Taka and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Taka a present? Hell yeah. What would you like to give him? You know, I'm just going to give him a scarf. I feel like he likes scarves. Are you sure I can have such a splendid gift? Thank you so much, Makoto. Oh, he actually really liked it. Seeing Taka so pleased with something makes me happy. I've been waiting to tell you something for a while now, Makoto. And now that it's just the two of us, this is a perfect time to confess. Huh? Listen, Makoto, your hoodie is awesome. Thanks? You have really amazing fashion sense. Now, wearing a hoodie under your school uniform? Your public morals are ruined. Just absolutely ruined. Sorry, did I do something wrong? The dress code was perfectly flexible at my old school. Well, that's not the case at Hope Speak Academy. As long as I live, I will protect our morals. Take off that incredibly stylish hoodie this instant. Right now? Of course. Crap, Taka seems to be taking this really seriously. Well, I better come up with a good excuse or I might actually have to give him my hoodie. But it's a raincoat. But it's a makeshift hard hat? But this is the next best thing to a makeshift hard hat. A hard hat? Yeah, I mean, this school's really dangerous, you know? There's no telling what might happen, so, like, just in case, you know? You may have a good point there. I do. I totally do. Well, if it's for your own safety, I suppose I can give you special permission, just this once. But the instant this school goes back to normal, you will hand over that amazingly cool hoodie. I think Taka just wants my hoodie. He is a girl. He wants my hood. Taka is my princess. Yeah, you got it. Students these days are utterly ignorant of proper dress code. It's quite a pain. And frankly, I don't understand youth fashion these days anyway. So this is a perfect opportunity for me to teach you all about how you should be dressing. Huh? Getting fashion advice from Taka is, well, let's just say unexpected. I wear this uniform 365 days a year, rain or shine, flood or drought, wind or hail and hurricane. Even on your days off, even on holidays? School itself may observe holidays, but there's no such thing as vacation for a student. As long as I live a life as a student, I will wear this uniform. I see. Also, I have 10 sets of my uniform, so I always have one clean. There's nothing strange about that. No, I'd say wearing your uniform when you're not at school is totally strange. I better keep that to myself, though. Ha ha ha! Trust me, wearing the uniform every day helps keep you motivated. You should give it a shot. You know, I will give it a shot one day. Taka is exactly the kind of guy I thought he was. Taka has been updated with your experience. I have more skill points. After we were done, I decided to head back to my room for a while. There's still plenty of time left. I just can't sit around. I'll head out. Bing bong. I guess I should press the doorbell. What's the matter? Are you keeping an eye on me? Don't worry. I'm not going to kill anyone. Or are you? Should I talk to Kyoko for a while? Hell yeah. I was just about to head to the dining hall to get something to drink. Did you want to come with me? Of course. Of course. Now that Sayaka's gone, I need to find a new best girl. I went to the dining hall and drank some tea with Kyoko. Kyoko and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Kyoko a present? Yes, definitely. What would you like to give her? Well, you know, I'm sure she's a girl, so she likes flowers, right? Right? Girls like flowers, right? Wherever that, I think I passed it. Yeah, I definitely passed it. It should be somewhere here. Oh my god. Where was it? Ah! There it is. One of these two. I'll give her the bouquet. How did you know I was interested in this? You're an enigma, Makoto Naegi. Seeing Kyoko so pleased with something makes me happy. See, girls love flowers. It's as simple as that. Das. Are you scared, Makoto? Huh? Being trapped in a place like this? Who wouldn't be? Of course I'm scared, being trapped in this insane school. Ah, that's good. That's good? Fear is proof that your imagination is functioning. Frankly, I feel bad for anyone who can't feel fear. Without imagination, you can never deduce which action to take next. But what about you? You seem totally calm. You don't act afraid at all. I'm scared too, of course. I simply hide my emotions. There's no advantage to be gained from letting others see how you feel. You hide? Huh? What I mean is, I'm not as foolishly open as you are. What is that supposed to mean? I'm just exuberant. Foolishly open? Also, the fear I experience is a little different from yours, I imagine. Huh? What do you mean? You're afraid of what you might lose, right? But I'm afraid of what I've already lost. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Well, obviously someone or something is gone that she used to like, and that's what she's afraid of. I'm just afraid of what's going on currently. It's pretty simple, my guy. I know. She didn't bother answering any further. She just turned and goodbye. With that, she was gone. Well, we're still just getting to know each other. Maybe we'll talk more next time. I don't think I understand her at all yet. Hell yeah, maximum amount of skill points. Look at you go. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. And I fell asleep. Okay, I should start clicking through these from now on, because sometimes he does have actual things to say. School announcement. It's a nighttime. Strictly prohibited. Sweet dreams. Alright. Another day gone. But even though today is over, this game definitely isn't. How long is this gonna keep going? Until you die! I was taking a sip of my brand name beverage. All the stress and anxiety kept me from falling asleep until late at night. Monokuma Theater! My favorite! What do we got? We got a mirror now. Whenever I spot a cute girl, I have a tendency to stare. I can't help it. I just gaze intensely. Same here, man. The other day, I rode my bike to the train station. I was in the bathroom, just looking at myself in the mirror. That was a goo. That was a goo. Knock, knock. Who's there? Anvil. Anvil Hill. I'm gonna hit you in the head with an anvil. Huh? Bing. That was a good one. God, I miss Amanda Show. Get ready to greet another beautiful day. Well, I guess I better head to the dining hall before anyone else. Oh, before anything else, I think it said. Leave the area? I mean, why not? I could just stay in my room like I normally do. You know, like every day of my life. I literally just sit in my room and play video games. You know, it's how we roll. Alright, my weeaboos, that's gonna do it for this one, and hope you enjoyed. And I'd also just like to give a big thanks to those of you who are sticking around and watching the playthrough. It means a lot to me, it really does. Never thought I could, you know, entertain a few people at least so far, but, you know, I'm glad you're sticking with me. I really appreciate it. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see y'all in the next one.